Hey guys, welcome to your Daily Smash for Thursday, July 10th. I'm Rick.
I'm Kelly.
I'm wearing a short-sleeved button-down shirt, which I almost never do.
It says RL on it.
My buddy Matt at Savage Suiting made me this shirt.
And you know who made this for me?
Yeah, but the name is just ran out of my head. Jessica Barra.
Yep.
I mean, you rock every one of her dresses. Beautiful.
How about somebody, a hater, of course, reaches out to Jessica Barra and says that I was talking about Zara and I was saying that that's the best clothes to wear. I find it so strange that you guys are coming after my sponsors. Like I try to give everybody what to do, what to wear.
Yeah.
I'm a generous person that way. People just ask me what jean shorts that I have.
Yeah, someone I wanted to know where you got your jean shorts you wore yesterday.
I got their frame. I bought them 4 or 5 years ago. I don't know. I mean, I've had them for a long time. But for somebody to come after my sponsors like that, like what is wrong with you? Like, is there something mentally like wrong? Like, I'm not going to your business. I'm not trying to like sabotage your thing.
Well,
like,
not
how
yet.
jealous are you? How insanely jealous are you that I get dressed? People send me stuff. I'm getting things shipped to me left and right over here. I'm sorry that you can't do that. That you try to have to sabotage someone. That's sick. You're a sick sicko.
Well, it's disheartening, it's unnecessary, and it's pathetic, really. But more importantly,
loser.
Well, I have a whole thing on that. Actually, you found this clip from Denzel Washington, who often speaks about stuff like that, about haters and how he handles it. And I want to play that for you in just a minute. But before I do that...
And Mrs. Sanchez has got 2.5 million followers.
Yes, we're going to play that too. But before I do, I want to mention that we just finished an interview with the OG of the OC, Vicki Gunvalson, for our 200th episode of the Rick and Kelly Show on Patreon.com.
Yes.
We've been doing this for 4 years now.
Yeah.
Almost 4 years. And we have 200 episodes. Well, the 200th is this week. And Vicki was... just a pleasure. She's a good friend and told us some really interesting stories. And I will share a short clip.
You don't watch TV. I guess that means you won't be watching Orange County this season.
You know what I didn't last year? Why is my hair like that? I didn't watch it last year because
Shannon,
and also when you create something and then you're kicked off, I had FOMO, full disclosure, fear of missing out, and all the cast trips and all that stuff. Kelly, we had fun.
you did.
I miss the trips, I miss the perks, and I miss the money.
Yes, me too.
But we're encouraging you guys to join the Rick and Kelly Show on Patreon if you haven't yet, because it's going to be a really fun episode. We're going to put in some bloopers and some great memories. But we also have great guests lined up moving forward. We do shows every week, and we're going to start recapping the Real Housewives of Orange County on Patreon.
It was so funny because we talked a little bit about, I didn't realize until there's a thing about what's coming up with the Orange County Housewives.
A teaser
with Jennifer talking about Tamara. And listen, I'm not a fan of Tamara at all. I do like Jen. I met her a couple times. She seems like a lovely lady and her boyfriend. I like them. But I was talking to Vicki, and on there, they were talking about how Tamara and Jen were friends before. And I remember when I was friends with Tamara, and they were casting Jen. She was like, this girl joined Cut to be on the show. Like, I don't know who she is. She's not my friend. I was never friends with her. And so I said that to Vicki, and she goes, well, you know how fake it is.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know, it is fake.
It's manufactured reality.
I'm like, Jennifer, the way that whole conversation, Tamara and Jen were never friends. Like, they put on this facade like me and Megan King Edmonds were friends. I was never friends with Megan King Edmonds. had mutual friends with Megan, but I never went out with Megan. They brought me on as her friend, but I was actually friends with Vicki before I was with Megan. It's going to be very hard for me to watch Orange County this season.
Well,
just because it's starting off fake already.
Well, it is that way. It is like why I call it manufactured, because they have to come up with storylines and they have to come up with reasons to bring cast members on the show. You have to find a way to bring somebody in, so you make up a story about how they were friends with somebody else when they weren't.
But why don't they just get real friends that are real friends? Like my friend group, like when we went to Greece, that was real stuff.
Yeah.
Because when you get fake friendships, you have to fake it for the cameras.
Yeah. Well, that's what they do.
I know.
How about the haircut? You like the haircut?
I do. I love it. You look so sexy.
Oh, thanks.
I have to get a straight iron for you, huh?
A flat iron?
A flat iron. I have one. I don't know. I think
this is only the second time I've ever
into my stuff.
Only the second time I've ever had this done, where she paints some kind of chemical on there, and then she puts the flat iron on there, and it's hot, and then she gets a hot blow dryer, and then wash it 3 times.
I'm sorry. I just had this milk and cookies.
Oh yeah.
Just now, so it's in my teeth.
Rob and Christina brought that over last night.
I have a gift for her, and I forgot to give it to
So
her.
good.
Oh, those are so good.
So let's play this Denzel reel.
Okay.
Because this is
wait, just real quick. I have a lot of patrons, and I want to say thank you for there's this group that hates me, okay? And it's a group, and it's weird. And they look at it and they try to report back to me. I don't really care what they have to say. They're probably at home like baby reindeer behind their computers, don't work, they probably don't make any money. They're probably 250 pounds, uglier than sin. They probably haven't gotten laid in a long time. They don't go on vacations. They eat at home. They don't have a life. I get it, okay? But they keep reporting back to me. I don't care. And you know what? I'm happy that they are there. You know why? Because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have any relevancy.
Well, that's what he said. Let's play this,
let's
and
play
then
it.
I want you to react to it.
When someone doesn't like you, they find others who don't like you. And suddenly, you've got a crowd, a circle formed not out of love, but out of shared bitterness. But here's what they'll never say out loud. They don't even like each other. You're the glue holding their hate together. Their bond is built on your name. And that's power. You live so loudly in their minds, they needed a team just to try and silence you. But don't take it personal. Take it as proof. No one gathers to tear down someone who's small. They gather when your presence shakes something in them. Their comfort, their insecurity, their illusion of control. So the next time you feel outnumbered, remember, they had to multiply just to stand where you already are. You're not the problem. You're the mirror. When someone doesn't like you, they find others who don't like you. And suddenly, you've got a crowd, a circle formed not out of love, but out of shared bitterness. But here's what they'll never say out loud. They don't even like each other. You're the glue holding their hate together. Their bond is built on your name. And that's power. You live so loudly in their minds, they needed a team just to try and silence you. But don't take it personal. Take it as proof. No one gathers to tear down someone who's small. They gather when your presence shakes something in them. Their comfort, their insecurity, their illusion of control. So the next time you feel outnumbered, remember, they had to multiply just to stand where you already are. You're not the problem. You're the mirror. When someone...
Thank you.
Isn't that something? And
it's true. And it's true. It's true.
he talks a lot about this stuff. I looked it up. AI helped me.
Oh, good. Read it.
Denzel Washington is credited with saying, "Some people will never like you because your spirit irritates their demons." This quote emphasizes that negativity from others can sometimes be a reflection of their own struggles and insecurities rather than a genuine flaw in you. He encourages embracing authenticity, staying true to yourself, and not letting others' disapproval deter you from your path.
And that's what that cancel culture does. That's the cancel culture. That's what they're trying to do. Trying to take, they're insecure. They've got, I'm glad. Honestly, it empowers me to keep going.
Yeah.
Because their hate and their insecurities, and they're so low that it actually gives me power.
Yeah.
So congratulations on making this whole big to-do. I find it flattering, to be quite honest.
Oh, well, that's great. There's a couple other quotes I want to share because of his themes of resilience and perseverance and handling negativity from others. Using negativity as motivation. Let criticism and doubt fuel your drive to succeed.
It does.
Focus on personal growth. Instead of trying to please everyone, focus on improving yourself and staying true to your own values. Choose your circle wisely. Surround yourself with supportive people who encourage your dreams and well-being. It's so important to do what you say you're doing and to not let negative people get in the way or bring you down, because ultimately you and I are succeeding, and it might upset people and people might be jealous or angry for whatever reason. But you know what? If that's you, there's so many more productive things you could be doing with your time. It's not going to hurt us, but it might just hurt you.
Yeah, I mean, it's just negativity bringing it upon yourselves. I mean, just take a good look at yourself. And then the people that criticize our home.
Yeah.
Like our home, they criticize, like, where do you live? What do you have? Like, what? I couldn't imagine, like, somebody that lives at the beach going, oh my God, they don't have a backyard. They don't have a backyard. Nobody has backyards here. we chose that on purpose.
It's like almost like city living in a way, because of the proximity to the home, but also the proximity to the beach makes it so desirable.
It's weird.
I know,
I just find it so weird.
On a lighter note, what about that other reel? You have that other reel from...
it's from Mrs. Sanchez.
Let's play that.
Let me tell you the free and truth about haters. If nobody sees you as an enemy, it means you're not important. And if nobody talks about you behind your back, it means you're not relevant. And if someone tries to take advantage of you, it means you have value. If someone imitates you, it means you have charisma. That means you have influence. If someone tries to put you down, it means you're above them. If they doubt you, it means you're doing things that are impossible for them. Criticism is in some way a form of admiration. So in the end, your haters are actually your biggest fans. Let me tell you the free and truth.
It's true. I would be irrelevant if it wasn't for the haters.
Yeah.
I would be nothing.
I love that. It's a form of admiration.
It is.
That's awesome.
It absolutely is.
Thanks for that. I want to get her on a Rick and Kelly show. Let's reach out. Let's make that happen.
2.5 million followers she has.
Wow.
This chick is a baller.
Yeah. So you're doing cooking kibitz with Doug Buden.
Yeah. So I'm going with Asia Jones tomorrow. I'm going to her house. She redid her whole backyard. I can't wait. And we are taking a bus, her bus, in comfort, all the way up to LA. And I can't wait. And I think we might go to somewhere fabulous for lunch. And then we're going to go to Doug's because it's going to take some time to make my carnitas. So you guys have to watch Cooking Kibitz on TikTok and on Instagram Live. And we are raising money. It's going to be kind of like a telethon for that Greta Fans restaurant just texted you.
Oh, how about that?
Greta.
Raising money for Doug's roof.
For Doug's roof.
Yeah.
Doug is the sweetest, most gentle man on the face of this earth. He is an angel. That guy doesn't have one mean bone in his body. And he's an artist, right? So he's an actor, he's an artist. And, artists, they don't get paid that much. And he buys the food, he supplies all the stuff to do this cooking. It's like a cooking show. Instead of having commercials, like we're raising money for his roof. And everyone knows how expensive roofs are.
Yeah.
They're like $30,000.
He's also a really smart guy.
He is.
And we interviewed him for our Rick and Kelly show last year, I guess, in New York City. And I was just blown away by how really smart he is. Vast knowledge on a variety of topics. Very talented, but also very, very brilliant. And I'll meet you there after because I got to do my show. So I'll meet you at his house after. And then we're doing Jeff Lewis on Friday. So if you have Sirius XM, you can listen to us at 9 Pacific, noon Eastern on Jeff Lewis Live on Sirius XM.
And then Jeff Lewis, I think I really spoiled the 4th of July for everybody.
No.
Everyone was so mad at me.
Oh, I think they still had a good time. And you know what? More than anything else, you gave them stories to tell.
Yes.
And they need content. It was fun. It was fun. I just want to show you these pictures of Lisa Rinna at Paris Fashion Week. She has this like bowl haircut.
Does she have a sleeping bag?
That's the outfit.
Oh, I only saw the top.
Yeah. That's
Oh.
what she wore to Paris Fashion Week.
She knows how to dress, that girl. Listen. That girl does not look like she's in her 60s.
She's 61.
I'm shocked. I love her. I think she knows how to dress. Her body's insane. I can't believe they got rid of her on The Housewives.
That was Balenciaga's fall 2025 couture show.
Wow. She's
she
hot.
Yeah, looks great.
So I guess all that Balenciaga with all that pedophilia stuff went out the way.
You know what? Time heals all wounds.
Doesn't it?
People forgive and forget.
Not in the case of Bravo with me. They hate my guts.
Well, maybe.
And you know what's funny is that I never even sued him. And here's Gretchen back on.
Yeah, remarkable.
It's
That is
crazy.
remarkable.
And she tried to sue.
That's all right. We're doing okay without it.
Oh, I know.
And I think you're better off without it.
Yes.
In the news now.
Well, it was good
the money was good. And Vicki said the same thing in our interview.
Yeah, the money was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the news now.
In the news.
I don't know if you heard. Are you a Kelly Clarkson fan by any chance?
Never have been.
No.
She seems like a nice lady. I never was a fan of her music. I think she has got a good voice. I just don't like her music. And then I think she's cute and all, but I tried to watch her show once and she just didn't do it for me.
Okay.
So I'm not really, I think she's, she came from nothing and made stardom. I appreciate her. I'm just not a fan.
Well, she had a whole show, like a residency planned for the Coliseum Theater at Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas. And Friday night was supposed to be the debut of her tour. And she canceled last minute and canceled Saturday's show. And fans were pretty upset. And staffers of hers gave her a new nickname, Flake.
Wow.
Flake. She's the sweetest woman in show business, and not to be mean, but she's being a flake, they told the Daily Mail. I'm sorry, but that's how it feels. She's being flaky, and that's very hard to be in business with. But they love her. She's all in on the talk show, then she's not, then she is again. She's performing in Vegas, now she's not. It's her voice, it's personal issues, it's enough to make you crazy. Someone else said, honestly, I don't know if it's her voice or not. She has had voice issues before, and obviously it's a lot of work preparing for a residency. But
God, could you imagine? What was her name? Not Deion Sanders.
Celine Dion?
Celine Dion.
Yeah.
She has a voice, and she sang and sang and sang all through Vegas for years and years and years and years.
Yeah.
Nothing ever happened to that lady's voice.
No, but then she has this awful physical condition.
Oh, I know. It's horrible, but
Yeah.
I mean, that lady was a workhorse.
For sure. Clarkson's crew was kept completely in the dark about her plans to pull out of Friday's hotly anticipated gig. Quote, everyone working behind the scenes was in complete shock, they told The Sun. They woke up Friday expecting a normal day of work and began their day like always. The source explained staffers were well into the workday before they allegedly learned the show would not go on, calling it utterly disrespectful.
Well, maybe something happened to her.
Maybe.
I mean, maybe her voice did go out.
That does happen too. Well, best of luck to you, Kelly. I hope you're recovering nicely and hope the show will go on at some point.
She seems like a nice lady, though.
Yeah.
I mean, she seems very sweet.
The staffers like her, but they say she's a flake.
Well, there's got to be something. I would say maybe something went down with her voice. I mean, think about how hard that must be. I can barely belt out a tune just to do that day in, day out. That's got to be like
no,
hard
you're-
on your vocal cords.
You're like Mariah Carey. You sing like a songbird.
He makes fun of me every time.
You know how great you are singing.
Well, thank you, baby.
Share, you want to give him a little few
No,
bars
you
of
make
Do You
fun of me.
Believe?
No.
No, I'm not making fun. I enjoy it.
It's fine. They don't want to hear it. Trust me. They do not want to hear me.
Maybe next time.
I'm the worst.
Thanks for being smashers. And again, you got to check out our Rick and Kelly show. If you haven't joined yet, now's the time to join.
For our
200th episode.
Wow. And I just want to say thank you to Claudine and
April.
Kim and April for getting us that gift certificate to Restoration Hardware
We're going to have a great
restaurant.
dinner.
That was amazing. Thank you.
And we'll send you pictures.
We appreciate you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Have a smash-tastic, everybody. And we'll see you on Jeff Lewis Live Friday morning.
Yeah, thank you.